Annoying. What's going on, Pear? Yeah, man. Satisfactory music is some great stuff. I say as if it's an old game. I need to get back into this game. Yeah, man. Update 6 is right around the corner. It's coming. It is definitely coming. Let's switch on over to the beauty stuff here. There she be. Oh, we're not even capturing a game. What? What is this nonsense? Well, hello. Please stand by while I figure out why capture card is doing stupid things. Why you do this to me? We'll sit in it. We'll sit in it and just kind of contemplate existence for a bit. Deactivate? Oh, I bet if I do this and do this. Oh my god, there's a game. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. New streaming PC. It's figuring out what the sources were after we imported things into OBS and stuff. So anyway, there we go. But anyway, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, Pear. I saw that you're doing some Elder Scrolls stuff and hanging out in Dick and Nick's chat for a good portion of the day. At least I know I was. I was just chilling and hanging out. In fact, sequel there. Is the bot gonna work? Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, you should totally get back into the game. Update 6 is coming around the corner. Eventually, I think in like maybe a month or so. Lots of good updates and lots of good changes. They're completely redoing the entire the Spire coast up to the north. They're redoing how quickly you get the map. Right now, you have to like unlock it through progression, but you'll be able to get it right off the bat from onboarding. And then they kind of gave it a Breath of the Wild style looks like, where you can place like stickers and beacons and stuff all over it to make exploration a lot easier. But anyway, here's my factory. We are in the Dune Desert. I basically just started a brand new save and just kind of rolled with it because I didn't want to go into anything that's like encroaching or anything that might be changed because I had a Northern Forest. Thanius, thanks for the lurk, man. Welcome aboard. I appreciate you. I saw, or in fact, let me hit you up with the let me hit you with that follow that I know you did earlier. I appreciate you for it. And then I'll hit up Lykel as well, because he did that. Got Lykel. Oh, I gotta hit it twice. And JPP subscribed like overnight when I was working on things, and I saw it, and I was like, I wasn't streaming, but I appreciate it, JPP. So I appreciate y'all. Gotta get you that average viewer count. Thanks, man. Thank you. This game has no right being this gorgeous. I know! It is just pretty. And we're not even looking at things proper. Like if you go over here to the Dune Desert, oh god, the alerts just keep going. Am I still remotely connected? No, okay, we're good. We're Gucci. Okay. Are you okay, stream alerts? You good? You done? Okay. We're still ironing things out. We built a new streaming PC and uploaded all the OBS stuff over to it, and it's still kind of thinking about what it wants to do. But yeah, like, look at those waterfalls over there. Oh my goodness. And then we got, like, that swampy, like, tree biome thing over there. It's absolutely beautiful. Drop frames, or is it my end? I've had some issues. It might be me dropping frames, and that's perfectly fine. That's quite possible. I'm still playing with the video encoding settings, I think, is what you're experiencing there. I think it's because when I was doing a bunch of transitions and stuff. But sit tight. Give me 1 second. I'm going to should be back now. And it's contemplating existence. I restarted the stream. Yeah. And that looks like it's hitting like CPU cores a lot easier. Let's just do a quick switcheroo. Okay, welcome to first. Okay, we're definitely getting real framey on some parts of that there. 26 frames with the last 2 minutes. Okay. Well, hopefully this stays relatively stable here. I might have to drop it down to like 720, I think. Because before I was doing 720 and it was handling like it, or at least the old PC was handling like a champ, so maybe 1080p is a little too ambitious for this guy. But I'll keep watching that over there. But anyway, so this is our factory. We recently, in the last stream, we managed to get to coal power. It looks smooth now while you're running out at least. Okay, good. Just let me know. Work in progress. I'm still trying to get it tweaked just right. But yeah, so we managed to get to coal power last session. So our coal plant is over there, just kind of chilling in the swamp. I'm probably going to expand that in a bit here because the goal is to work on a modular frame subfactory, which is going to need more power and it's going to need more resources. I think there's some more pure iron nodes somewhere over in that direction. So we're going to check that part out, and I'm probably going to need to run a second coal line because we don't have the belt speed yet, because we need steel production for that to happen. So, so yeah, that's where we're at. Look at all that progress and efficiency. Yeah, man. So we got our concrete coming in here. It looks like it's backed up and completely full, so I'll be able to take care of that and expand things as we go. We have our copper lines being produced there, so we got copper wire and cables. And then over here is our reinforced iron plates. It's going at like 8 per minute, roughly. And then all the way over there, there's another pure iron node that's cranking out about, I think, 8 rotors per minute as well. It's really beautifully stacked because we went and researched a hard drive that unlocked a alternate blueprint recipe for us, which was the cast screws. So instead of converting the ingots to rods to screws, we're just going straight from ingots to screws. And oh my god, it's beautiful. Not you. Yeah, these guys here. So we got the cast screw recipe, and it just makes it so simple because then you just do ingots and then just shoot them straight off to like your plates and screws. So yeah, I was very happy that we managed to unlock that pretty quickly off the get-go. I think the hard drives are also based on I think the hard drives are also based on like what tier you're presently in, and it unlocks based on that. So turn myself down a little bit here because I can see peaking things. Okay, cool. Does the audio sound okay as well? Just want to make sure, because I think I was playing with levels a bit. And I got a little weird. Yep. Here we go. Okay. So like even this is like super clean. Sounds good to me. Great. So even this is like super clean because you got your pure iron miner over there putting out 120 ore per minute. Then you got the 4 smelters putting out 120 ingots per minute. And then you need to use 60-60 split. And then these are producing exactly what this one assembler needs for rotors, which is 100 screws and like 20 or 30 rods per minute. 20 per minute, yeah, so they're 10 apiece. And then that's just mirrored on the other side. So I decided to just start building things nice and crispy clean instead of making like spaghetti that just kind of works and then having to rework it later. I imagine I'll have to tear things up once like I need additional throughput and things, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, oh yeah, and this view here. Can I do that view? I had a bad habit of making live spaghetti in this game and then forgetting what it did. Yep, I can empathize with that. I can definitely empathize with that. Hello. Just want to go down the pole, please. Ah! Okay. Okay. So, what we're going to do is probably work on making additional coal generators. Probably like another 6. So that's going to require I think like another 2 water extractors at least. That's assuming we overclock one of them a bit. So that way it's putting out 300. Because all we have are Mark 1 pipelines, which only do 300 per minute of fluids right now. And then... power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! We already have the materials ready to go. Okay, cool. Just grab some concrete and get rocking with it. I might just... yoink. Oh yeah, and then I have a power shard already, so I can overclock one of the water extractors as I see fit. Beautiful. All right, so let's go head over to coal, and I'll kind of show you what our plant is doing. And then, do I have a lot of reinforced plates? I do. I could probably use more, so we'll go over to our surplus over here. Not you. It's all the way over here. Okay, not a lot of surplus, but then again, the game's been off for a few days and not actually producing anything, so... so yeah, let's go pop over here. Have I unlocked... I've not locked any, like, proper movers yet. Okay. I'll have to look into that, I think. It'd be nice if I need to go grab, like, some more Caterium ore in order to research that and unlock a zip line, because then I can just ride these cables everywhere. Get into the area. I'll say hi to Mr. Bean. Not with the chainsaw. Hello, Mr. Bean. Bean tick thing. Tick whale. I don't know. I'm not sure if it actually has a proper, like, species name or what have you. But anyway, here's our coal line. It's coming right on in here. And we go into our beautiful coal factory. Come on up. And it's a decent manifold design. I forgot how goofy some of the emails are. Yeah. So we have a decent manifold design where the water is coming in at the top here, and then it's splitting off and dropping down to like being gravity fed into the coal generators. And then the coal itself is just coming in on the belts down here, getting split up and shooting straight through. Usually I put this belt one foundation down and have it come up with conveyors to make it a little bit cleaner, and then the water just goes straight through the middle. Why didn't I do that before? I don't know. I guess I just wasn't feeling it at that moment when I built this coal plant. Because that feels like it would have been the smarter move, because then the water doesn't have to go up as high. Ah, well. Okay, so what we want to do is we have it split off in a section of 6 here, so we're just going to start another one. Yeah, let's just start off with UA. So, coal generator. And that's aligned. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3. That looks cool. Yeah, it definitely looks cool. Once I clean up, like if I get rid of that and start running it down, if we get like a nice overhead view, it'd probably look pretty sick. Okay, so we got that laid out. That's all nice and snug. And what we're going to do is engage our brain momentarily. If I'm going to... So it needs to match up with you, so if I do... Layers in the way, no kidding. I'm going to walk into the water. Okay, so coal plant. And I should probably just do this from like on top of the other one. That'd be smart, wouldn't it? So I can actually watch the alignment. Okay, so we got our coal intake there. We're going to try to match it up on this side. Line you guys up. And am I magic? I'm magic. Beautiful. Love it. And slap another guy right next to it. And once more with feeling. Cool. There we go. So now what we can do is come over here and we're going to get a couple walls. 2? Yeah, it's 2. And then take a hole.
Relaying message. Hello, this is
The
Control
wall.
Figure. I
This is
have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say
the
that the only
salute.
remedy is alien artifacts.
Are you gonna get mad? You guys are gonna get mad at me if I go over there. Deal with it. Not getting mad at me yet. Okay, cool. Work in progress. Accomplished. Harvest. I'd like to get it back up, please. Make a little ramp. There we go. Okay. It'd be cool to figure out what those do eventually. I'm not going to do that part just yet because we need to bring water in. I may actually need to do what I originally thought of and just do a bottom run. Yeah, we're going to have to do the bottom run. Let's grab you. And you. And zoop our way off into the horizon. And that's blocking me. Let's just get rid of all this. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. And we'll take the same foundation and just send it. Does that actually link up with the other stuff that I put down? Not really. Okay. Oh, no, it's all. It all makes sense in the grand scheme. Okay, so. Oh, see, it's 4 deep instead of, okay, so that needs to change. I don't know if I can make that change, though. It's gonna be really weird if it's, like, floating in the water. But yeah. It's gonna be real weird. Oh, that's okay. We'll just bring the water, like, from under and then go up, I guess. It's the way that we'll deal with that. So, lay another foundation. And we need water extractors from somewhere. So maybe if I just do you, and you, and you, and you. We have a line, we have a clear line. Where's the water start? There. So ultimately, I'm going to need to do like this. Out this way. And then from here, we'll have another wall support here for pipes. And then we'll just have a one pipe running along into here. And then come down the line and then feed up. Is what I'm thinking. So, let's do another pipe support line. Will it be mad at me for making this kind of a junction? Probably. Oh wait, don't we have the floor holes? Do not have... Oh, but that's an unlockable. We can do that. So if we do the hole unlocks for pipes, because we have them for conveyor belts, but we can... Pretty sure we can do them for pipes. That might be the way we do it. is do a foundation, then hole it. Then run the water pipes underneath somehow. It's gonna get real weird. So let's see. Okay. Check how many tickets we have. I think we have enough for it. I suppose first probably need to check to see if it's an actual item. Well, attachments. You do exist. Oh, that's really, really cheap. Sweet. Do I have spare tickets sitting in the box? I think I do. We got tickets for days. Okay. So let's go pop the coupon to the shop. Can I get anything else that's like decently cheap or anything like that? Do we really need... sure, I get some doors. Anything else that's like a 1? Sure, why not? Why not? We're shopping. And did I not actually grab the pipeline? Oh, I did. Okay. Got that. Oh, and did I actually make a thing to produce copper pipes? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. In spades. Alright, cool. Grab those. Alright. It's time to rework a coal plant. Some quartz over here. Pick up some quartz. Probably research that a little bit.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the map.
Good deal. Okay. So... go over to you. And... you, go over to you. Alright, so what we're gonna... I just eat this tree out of the way. Oh. Okay. So what we can do, since our coal line is up like that, what we can do instead is try to... It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be really weird. If I scoot over here, we do that. Do that, and we're going to build a foundation underneath you. Just put right. Oh, we got trucks and stuff. Okay, cool. So we can try to figure something out with that as well. Let's do you and have a pipe casually underwater. That sounds like a fun time to me. And if we... I guess we should probably test to see if this foundation can actually do, or the hole can do what we need it to do. So let's take you and then just do a hole, right? Pipeline hole. So what happens if we just do like that? That leaves room for the belt to come through. And then will the pipe complain? Yes, it will. Okay. So how do we change... No, I think we gotta just keep it up. Snake it in from the bottom. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta snake it in from the bottom. Okay, so if we do that there... And then... Ooh, we'll probably do... Whatever. Put there. Get rid of you. Go to the wrong direction. Yes. The world makes sense again. Okay. So we'll take water there. Up. And then we'll just have it run up to a similar pipe structure up here. Walls. Basic wall. Okay, and then we'll do the wall hole again. That. Then we need to figure out where we're going to actually connect the pipeline somewhere in here. So... It'd be really weird. Can figure it out here. So if I do a web and a web, and pipeline hole. What if I just did? I brought it in like dead center. Did it like that, and then just had like a vertical boy. Land is coming together. Okay, so pick you. Pick you. You're gonna be happy doing that. Not really. Function. Turn out the pipe is too sharp for an attachment. Will it work? Is the good. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay. I may just have to redo the whole thing. Thinking. I did not build this like properly scalable, I don't think. Rip, and rip. Unless I just moved it another foundation. That might be the play. Instead of just screwing around with that, I can move in an extra foundation. Give me room to work with, and then that. Okay. More. Skip it up here. Okay. Looks like a winner to me. Hey. Okay. Noticing these guys are hanging over a little bit more than to make it like symmetrical. So let's scooter it back and these to rest. There we go. Go. Alright, cool. So that's all figured out. And now we can do a wall. Oh. Bop, bop, bop. Then have a wall hole here. Then run her down to the other side here. Put up another wall structure. Okay. And a wall hole in the middle here. And then just snake a pipeline between the two of those. Awesome. Alright. So we got that. You. Like that. And then so snake. Snake. That looks quite gorgeous actually. That. Next snake. The one right next to it? No, I cannot. Because it encroaches. So I probably should just do that junction. It's like straight up. In between that. Stack to stack, something like that. Awkward derpy connectors coming down. More or less. And then same thing for here. That guy, rough it there. And you to you, and you to you. A nice pretty one at the end cap here for this guy. Not the most uniform thing in the world, but it will get the job done. So, right. And now what we can do is take that down to you. That. Wall support like here-ish. That can be bring it out a little bit. Further out. Cool. Cool. Pop, pop. Cool deal. Alright. So now the next step is going to be water extractors, which should just fit pretty easily. Just chilling right out here. How close can we get this? Pretty much like right up in it. Can I get away with pushing them out further that way? Probably. So if I did something like this, where it's like right up on the butt. That way it's like in a line. And then right up on but cool. Pick it all up, and then I can have the foundation come out, 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 and then just pipeline that sucker. That. Drop it in, connects right on up. Then we do a cross. Pipe. No, you don't like that. Okay. Why not? You want to just run straight off, I guess? Are you content with that? Check and see. Pretty close. It's probably going to do the exact... Nope, that's a nice easy link. Cool. I love it. Alright. Good deal. Just pop that connection there. It's cool. You're going to start turning into a toxic cloud here in a second. I get it. Relax. It's okay. Alright. Alright. So sneak you out. Way out here. I don't remember. Misclicked me us, but that's okay. Alright, and then we'll just do the same wall structure that we got going on here. There. And since we're going to be doing the cabling along for like our different outlets and stuff, what we're going to do is hit it up with a double wall outlet. Go. Bring you over to there, you to there. Then we should be able to just straight link, pop, and pop. That's going to start spitting out water. And we're just going to overclock this one so that way we can maximize the pipe output completely. Azure, what up, buddy? Hey, Michael, what's going on, dude? Hope you're having a good evening. Appreciate you swinging on in. Right now, we're just cranking through some Satisfactory where I'm going to be building a new, working on expanding by building a couple more sub-factories. But first, I kind of need to jump my power up a bit. So I'm just kind of reworking my coal plant. So that way I have more power to work with. But how are you? I know we were kind of hanging out throughout the day, off and on, in Nick's stuff today. Just the rest of your day went well and all that. This game looks beautiful. I've never seen it before. Oh, well, cool. Well, welcome to Satisfactory. It's basically, it's a factory building game. It's very akin to like Factorio, if you're familiar with that. It's basically like a logistics game. The ultimate premise is that you are a pioneer for Fix-It Corporation, and you get dropped down onto this planet, and the goal is to start, the goal is to produce parts like iron plates and stuff like that from the resources on the planet, and evolve your automation and production scale to produce more complex parts over time, and just keep improving like your technologies and stuff. and just basically build your own puzzle, and it's really really cool, and it's really gorgeous. Right now we're in the Dune Desert. It's one of the areas in like the northeast corner of the map. I started a brand new save because there's a few areas of the map that are getting reworked called the Spire Coast. If you want, you can check out Coffee Stain Studios YouTube a bit. They've got a few update videos for Update 6 coming through. So I just kind of wanted to avoid that area and just kind of start fresh, and then just kind of go from there. I'm good, thanks. Just finished playing some music with friends. How's your stream been so far? It's been going good. I've just been chilling and vibing. We built a brand new streaming PC. And I migrated my profiles and stuff over from the old PC, and we're still kind of just breaking in the settings and stuff and making sure it's running okay. It's going fine so far. So, but yeah, other than that, just having people pop in and out and doing whatever if they want to lurk in the background or actively watch or what have you. More power to them. So, yeah, sounds really fun. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite games of probably like easily all time. I've put almost 400 hours into the game collectively so far, over like 3 or 4 saves. It's one of those games where like you set yourself a project and then you can kind of just get absorbed into it and disappear, and like time just disappears just like that. New Year rigs are always a nice feeling. I'm still a poor man streaming off Xbox, but one day I want to build a good PC. Well, yeah, hey, PCs are definitely getting progressively cheaper, and you can definitely build a good budget streaming PC or just a good budget PC. Not necessarily on like the cheap, but like it's decently affordable if you can like scrape together savings for a bit. Like $700, $800 would probably get you in like a really nice ballpark for like a nice starter PC or what have you. Case in point, the streamer PC that I have sitting on the floor over in the corner, it's just a nice small little AMD build. I think the case was like $150 and had an air grade power supply with it. The processor itself was maybe like $150, $200 roughly. RAM was like maybe $50, and then like a little SSD or what have you. Storage is pretty cheap now too. So it's definitely doable, especially if like if the processor has like onboard graphics, and you can hold out on getting a graphics card because the shortage is ending roughly. It's slowly getting less scalpery, so it's becoming more sensible and practical to be able to start, or I guess not practical. It's getting more affordable to actually get components now. Yeah, definitely worth something. Yeah, definitely worth saving and investing for. So what we're gonna do? Oh god, did I not line these up? Oh no. Oh no, you're aligned. Why are you being cheeky? Don't play with my heart like that. Oh, I see. It's because of the way I had the splitter. Got it. Okay. But what we're doing is basically I'm building. It's called a manifold design, where the ultimate goal is you bring in all of your resources from one end and just kind of feed it down the line instead of like individually splitting, instead of like doing like a tree split where it's like you split half and half and then you half and half that, so it's like quarters. You just straight in, straight through, and it fills up and eventually it'll overflow. It's the most efficient way of building. It just takes a fair amount of time for it to like equalize. There's a lot of good videos and stuff out there regarding the different strategies of building in this game. But so if I do R2, I'll kind of show you what I mean here in a second. So the coal generators produce power, but in order to produce power, they need coal and water. So if you look in the coal generator here, you'll see water. It consumes 45 liters per minute. And right now we have the water coming in from the water extractors over here, these water pumps. That's coming up this water pipeline and getting broken off and being like gravity fed down into them. And then it also consumes coal, which we need to actually insert to run. But if we look at one of the operating ones over here, they take 15 coal per minute in order to produce 75 watts of power. So the goal right now is, since we've got all this built out, we just have to get another coal line over here, which we have a coal miner and all that stuff for. So let's go do that. So what I'm going to probably do is just kind of like feed it in from the side, I think. It's probably going to be the best way of doing it. So we'll place that there. And then just do another nice Mark II belt. Straight down the middle here. This is like a big brain game. Yeah, well, it's, you create your own puzzles. So you can build as, like, ineffectively or as effectively as you want. And you plan projects and stuff. And a lot of times you'll start off the game just kind of learning how things work and how things operate. And kind of expanding your knowledge from there and figuring out what things work and what things don't. And then you can always rebuild your factory, because you can easily destroy things and get all the resources back for it. So you're not penalized for like building and making a mistake. It's really good for just figuring out your playstyle, how you want to build and everything, and then just kind of going from there. Alright, so coal. We're gonna go get some coal. Can I get rid of the tree? Sorry, big tree, you're in my way. Okay. And in fact, let's have all the coal coming in one place. That makes it much easier. So let's just slap a wall there. And we're going to delete our belt over here. And power's probably going to complain in a minute. That's okay. And I just deleted a foundation for no reason. Oops. Okay. So what we do is we take a conveyor wall with 2 holes in it. And then Mark II to you. Okay, I'm going to be in a chat from here on, but I'll be watching Pure Log because this is a cool looking game. Cool! Well, I appreciate you lurking in the background, you know. I hope you enjoy whatever it is you're doing off in the background there. And I'm glad I can at least provide some earworm noise in the background. And, but yeah, I appreciate you lurking and all that jazz. We're grinding for that affiliate goal. I know you're also shooting for that as well. So we'll both get it all sorted out, one way or another, eh? So bring you here. Then, bam! There we go. So we'll store our coal lines here. And then we'll take the other guy and just kind of send it down this way. There's okay, and then we'll take you and to the middle here, and bingo boingo. Coal line. Alright. Okie dokie. So let's go truck it on down there. And start working, or I guess we can probably just start working on it from here. So, do you. Do you. Bada bing. And then let's just go to the next post, because that's how long they'll be. And drop you. I can actually see the belt because of the little tree in my way. That's okay, though. Good. Could chop them down, but see the need to do that much to it here. So let's go race you down here. There we go. And There we go. And I don't have... I need more plates. Going back to the base. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, yes. Hydration time. We love it. All right, so let's go and grab more reinforced iron plates because we need to make the tier 2 belt. Hopefully this will be enough. We'll see. You will see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Search the world over. I guess I didn't realize this game has a night mode. I've only seen it during the day. Pretty cool. Hi, sweetie. Imagine your mind is keeping you awake. But yeah, game has a day-night cycle. Like there's the moon over there. Appreciate you popping in. So right now what we're doing is we're, in order to build some more sub-factories that we're doing, we need more power. Yeah, because our max consumption is pretty close to our maximum capacity. So right now we're expanding our coal factory, and I'm running a belt in order to get more coal over to it. And I think I gotta fight a couple of the fire alien things over there too to claim the coal. There you go. Sunrise is coming. Can I get a good view of it? Like coming from over there. Gorgeous.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
Beautiful. Man. So this game's really nice. Okay. So let's do that. And fire aliens? Interesting. Yeah, they're kind of dicks. I'll show you what I mean here in a moment, because we're heading over towards them right now. I need to upgrade these belts as I go, aren't I? So over here, we have our coal nodes that are producing, they're mining coal for us. And I have decent health. Oh, yeah, I have like almost full health. So, may as well go fight them. I'm not a fan of taking two of them on, but we'll see if we can pull it off. So what happens is a lot of the alien there's a good number of alien creatures in this game that like defend higher tier, like higher rarity nodes. So in case in point, the fire guys, or the fire spitters, there they are. They're kind of like weird elephants that spit fire at you. Which we're going to deal with now. Also, there's like Mr. Bean over there. Hello. Come. Okay. No, just one. I just want one. Okay, fine. Lord. No. No. There we go. Okay. No, 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 no. Ow. Okay. There. Yeah. They're like these weird tentacle creature things. And they're defending these coal nodes. Yeah. So here's the coal, which we're actually going to exploit here in a moment, because we need to build another miner and then send it along with our belts and everything. Can I get under it? There we go. Just build a nice little mining platform here. Keep things orderly and level. Okay. Now we got the coal node. Yeah, and then there's Mr. Bean. He's pretty passive. It's kind of like we're on Tatooine a little bit, now that you mentioned the Star Wars thing. But yeah, this is Mr. Bean. He's just chill. He's like a bean, whale, tick thing. I don't know. Alright. So let's go over here, and then do I have the resources for a miner? I do not, but I can easily make the thing to get a miner. So, bippity boppity. And make a miner. Bam. Now we'll just tear the workshop back down. Very cool. Well, have a good time, Azure. I'll be listening, but most likely not responding. I like the bean whale tick thing. They shall ever be known, evermore be known as such. Well, thank you, sweetie. I hope you have a good night. Make sure you get plenty of rest and all of that. And I will see you when I see you. I'm sure you'll enjoy the soothing voice in the background as you start working on getting back to sleep. Alright, so let's take you straight up and awkwardly clip through that. That's fine. Take power and bada bing, bada boom. And kick it off. There we go. That mine's going to start spitting out coal for us here. We're just going to take this and run it straight over. And the soothing radio DJ voice is very helpful. Have a good night, love. Take it to there. Go. Coal is on the move. So, you. Right down here. And you. And you, and you, and you. Which things? Who dis? Someone went live that I'm looking for. Oh, Michael. Cool. Doke. So let's get the rest of this coal line chugging along. If we can make it all the way back over to the coal factory. Come up here. Out there. Not too long. Damn it. Okay. Or can it go? Stopped there for a reason. Got it. Okay. There. This conveyor belt was just not long enough to make it. Got it. Do you? Do you? Got quite a few conveyor poles to make it all the way down there. Da, 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 da. And let's send you here. And send you here. This is really expensive. At least we're producing reinforced iron plates in the meantime. Although I think I might be able to get away with it right now. It's 28 a pop, I think. Yeah, 20 a pop, so I'm just shy of making it to Mark 1, or at least for now. At least to get that moving. And then we can come back with Mark 2. Mark 2. Yeah. One. Okay, we still need a fair amount of the reinforced plates, but at least the coal is starting to make its journey over to the new portion of the coal plant. The water is already taken care of, and it should just start spinning up on its own. At least 3 of those generators are linked up to the grid, so once they start getting coal, they should start kicking on and providing us additional power. And then once that gets going, we can probably start heading off over to the south over there and start working on the modular frames sub-factory. Start getting that cranking, because we're going to need that for versatile framework, as well as just, you know, other things. So let's go over here. Da-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Has the coal made it back just yet? Not really. You can see it moving by now. It's making the long trek from the miner all the way over here. Eventually, we'll be able to upgrade the miners to Mark IIs and then consolidate belts, I think. And just start really slamming it. 2. That's already Mark 2. 2, Mark 2. Mark 2. And Mark 2's already done on you. Cool. Mark 2's all the rest of the way. Sweet. So coal's gonna be flowing all the way down to our coal base over here. This tree. Okay. Chainsaw. And it's still trucking. But what we can do now is actually start linking the rest of these guys up. So let's take you, which is super. Nope. Gonna take our all outlets, bring them up, and then give them some alignment, and then link it up to the rest of the grid. And then once these start getting power and cranking up, then they will add another 450 megawatts of capacity. Easy breezy. You to you to you. Right. Here comes the coal, slowly but surely. Goes into our manifold, it starts getting fed in. I can just shove some coal in here immediately. And there it goes. Our grid's starting to crank up as it starts to get fed. There we go. There's a solid line of coal right there. Beautiful. So these guys will start getting fed. That grid's going to keep spiking a bit until they stabilize as the manifold fills up. And right around 825 megawatts of capacity. So it's a little off unless I'm missing one of them. This one's kind of fluctuate a bit until it receives full saturation, so that's just kind of going to do its thing. Go ahead and actually kind of stuff it a bit so that way it has things to work with. Here you go, bud. Stabilize you out a bit, because that backflow is going to eventually creep up. And then you're starving for fuel as well, right? Yeah. It's okay. The manifold design will take care of it. But yeah, in the meantime, we have additional power. Basically doubled our power. So now we should be ready to get cranking here. Yeah, it's going to take its time and start working on getting filled up here. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to work on and do its thing. So I'll let that have at it. And in the meantime, we can start exploring and looking to see where we can go from here. I'm going to need to build a truck just to get around, make it a little bit quicker to check out places instead of running. And we're probably going to need to pinch coal from somewhere, because I'd rather not tap these coal lines and leave them just for the generators. Or we have the biomass. We have plenty of biomass, actually. We can run on biomass fuel for the trucks for a bit. Just to get around. So let's do that now. Station. Truck. Oh, I need to make beacons some more to make the truck. Got it. Or the tractor, rather. So let's do beacons. You require. It's like rods and copper, yeah. Or roughly. Okay. And well, where's a good place to put said truck? Try to have it close to like the main base here, so I could probably just put it here. Easy. So truck station, just build the truck. Bam! We have a little tractor. Cute. Let's grab some fuel for it. Just drop her in. There we go. Sweet. Tractor. Bada bing. And now what we can do is we need rotors. 9 more rotors and 12 more modular frames. And the modular frames is what we're going to try to work on next. So, modular frames, I can build a few. Oh, they're going to take reinforced iron plates and rods. Okay. So really I'm going to have to make another reinforced plate factory, and then just have a bunch of rods being produced as well. So I'm taking that. Let's check here. So if I do an assembler, just place it down and see what we got going on. Modular frames, 3 per minute, 12 per minute. Okay. It puts out 2 per minute. That's really sluggish, but it will work. Oh yeah, I need rotors. Go and rush on over to here. And our rotors are in that top bin there. Beauty. And you know, may as well grab more of the reinforced plates that we will... Yeah, we'll take more of the reinforced plates to work with. Awesome. Okay. This will make a nice, cute little truck station here. Yeah, players in the way. It's fine. Bada bing. Truck station. Yeah. What we can do is just go ahead and run this guy around and give it fuel. Let that do its thing. And that's going to need power. So it's just yoink from the grid. Congratulations, power. Okay. So, let's go and, oh yeah, that's right, there's vehicle pathing and stuff like that now to work with. Let's go and find some iron. Somewhere in that direction. I think. We'll find out. Go under, probably. Being defended by anything. You're being defended by an alpha striker. Or not an alpha, it's just a striker. Okay. What do we have over here? You're iron, yeah? Looks like it's iron, but I think it's a normie, like a normal node, or like an impure. What are you? Oh, you're pure too. What? You're like properly pure. Okay. I was not aware. Okay, so we got another pure iron node over here. Well, there's a wreck over there. Way on that cliff side that I could probably get up to. Let's see. What else we got to work with? Oh god, a little bit of lag. Other iron node. Where are you? Are you a pure boy? Nope, you're impure. Like a 30 and a 120. Could I have the 30? It's a 30 to 30 ratio, and it's a 15 to 10, I think. Ooh. Oh, okay. You have fireplace defending you. Don't want to deal with those right now. Makes the truck in order to make exploration easier. Proceeds to completely abandon truck. Okay. Okay, I know it's like somewhere in this direction. There's limestone. Looks like another iron. Looks like another iron deposit over there. That I've mined before? Question mark. Another pure. Okay, so we got 2 iron pures. A limestone node right next to it, and then there's the copper pure somewhere over there. We just looked under a cliff. This is mildly suspicious. Well, take it. So, got a pure, an impure, and another pure off in the distance over there. Okay. So I guess just spin up another... spin up another sub-factory for reinforced iron plates and then send it over this way. And then make rods with maybe this guy. Sounds like that might work. And then I could probably use the pure iron and copper over there for maybe when motors and stators come around. Is there coal kicking around nearby as well? For steel. Yes, there is. Okay. So we could totally make like a steelworks over here, possibly. Okay, I like it. Cool deal. So, where's the truck at? It's hiding somewhere over here. Yeah. Grab some barrel nuts. Okay. So let's move the tractor away. Keep it in that general place over there, and then we can probably just shoot straight off that guy. And build a new line off of that, and then kind of make a web. Just a really nice, neat web of sub-factories linking back to everything else. Solid. Okay. Power. Let's do it. At the power of Zoop. Big power cable as far as we can go. Go much further. Super duty. I just ran off because I swirled that so quickly. Alright. How far can we go? How far can we go? Let's do it like right there. Alright. Okay, tractor. I need to remove. See what I'm doing. Come on. There we go. Yeah. So, like, roughly to here-ish. I may as well just, like, run it all the way up to... Cool. Then we can do... Look on the way, duh. So, really big boy standing over there. straight out. I think we can probably tap the node like this. We'll find out in a second, though. Equipment. Make another miner. Go. And bye. Right. And it works. Good. I love it. Okay. So we got that. You're going to be popping out 120. Yes, sir. And let's go back up the rock here to the top of the platform. Bring her on up, and bam. Beautiful. Okay. Let's run power. Put the power down here. Just there. Guess we'll just get you cranking in. Okay. I wish there was a way to like make blueprints of factories that you've made already, but that's okay with it. So we can do it doesn't actually really need to do that part, and zoop it. Zoop it. Zoop it. Zoop it. I'm not sure how big the other guy was, but you can figure it out. So, production. Smelters. Going to need a bunch of smelters. Yes. So take you. I'll turn out the whole 120. And we'll do a splitter off of you. It's going to be Mark 2, and then we're going to take a Mark 2 out. Yes. And then Mark 2 is straight on in. There we go. So we're putting out 120. That's going to all four of these guys here. I love it. And then may as well just slap a wall up now, yeah. Cool. So now we merge them. Or no, how do we want to do this? So, reinforced iron plates is what we're making at this one. And then we're going to send that product ultimately over... I think we should be building that way. Yeah? Yeah. If we build it that way, then eventually our line puts out over there, and then we link up to the other one. Yeah, I like that better. So let's do that. The power of the Zoop. Come out. Come out. Come out. Come out. And come out. Yes. Okay. And I'm sorry, smelters. But we are coming up with a new game plan. I probably didn't even need to get rid of that one. Okay, just redirected it. So put it in line. I think I can. Doesn't take care. Oh yeah, there we go. That works. Cool. Neato. Alright. I'll take it. So now from here, should be able to take and produce. Smelter's going the right direction. Yes, yes it is. Yeah. And hey. There we go. Cool. Now we can link these back up. And bada bang. Alright, so smelters are cranking again. And then from here, we can clean up this power a bit. Contemplation. Put a door there for now. And then zoop it. And power double mark. Bam. Beauty. Yeah, it's here. Basic. Zoop it up. And we'll zoop her over. See. So just zoop it over. And zoop it. Cool. Yeah, nice little doorway. Walk on in. And take the power and set it here. And yeah. Yeah. Just make it all nice and cute, pretty, and everything right from the get-go as we build this up. Doesn't have to be the most perfect thing in the world, but we will try and get there. There we go. Cool. Miner's back online. I'm going to link you. 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 Ingots, please. Go for it. Ingots, please. Go for it. Ingots, please. And ingots, please. Beautiful. Okay. So. If we're doing reinforced plates, we're going to need screws and we're going to need plates. And it's a 3-to-2 ratio for plates, right? 3-to-2. So if we do 2 plate and 2 screws. 2 things are... Or no, we can do a lot more screws. Because that's what it's going to come down to. What we'll do is we'll do merger. And merger. So 60 comes out that way. And then we're going to do more mergers this way. That way, and that way. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Cool. Alright. So we got 60 going this way, and then we got 60 going out, and it's going to come along that way. So now what we can do from here is give us a little bit of space to work with. Slap down a constructor. Another constructor. Set you up for plates. And plates again. Okay. Do some splitters. That'll consume this full 60. And that's going to output onto there. I can probably scoop these up a bit. Give us more room on the inside there. Exactly where I put them before. That. Yeah, that makes them perfectly flush to those. So let's do another one. Go. We're going to configure them again. And configure. There we go. We got 60. Merger out, merger out. Yes. Merger out, merger out. Alright, we got 40 plates per minute. Let me just put down an assembler just to know what my ratios are for reinforced plates. Because I don't remember off the top of my head. 30 and 60. Okay. So I'm going to need to play with the ratios, kind of like what I did over there. And see what I can work with. Because am I even doing a full... Are they both normals over there? So it's also 120? I just have to structure it differently. I think. Oh, you know what it is? I think I set 90 to 1. Yeah, that's what it is. I set 90 to 1, and then the other 30 to... Yeah, that's what it did. Yeah, it's a 90-30. Okay. So basically just copy this guy. Produce 60. Yeah, okay. The world's making sense again. So 90 in, 60 out, plates wise. And then the other 30 is being distributed to produce 100 and change screws, which should be sufficient to feed 2 of you. And yeah, so we're literally just copying that. So what we need to do is change you. Get rid of you, get rid of you, and just do a merger. Or sorry, merger. That way. Go. And then that's going to need to be a 120 belt instead. But now 60. 60 coming out, that's joining, that's becoming 90, so it's just more dues here. That takes 30, and then this just needs to be a 60 as well. And then we have another constructor at the end of this guy. Split her up. Go. There we go. Okay. Producing plates as well. Some ingots. No, not that. There we go. Let's speed. You're putting out 60. Rid of you. And do another merger. So now we got 60 iron plates coming out here. And then this 30 is going to turn into 100 and change screws per minute, thanks to the handy dandy screws recipe that we have. It's going to be snug, I suspect. So that'll be like 3. Go. Screws. 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 Split them up. Back a little bit further. They're like, what? No, that's fine. No, I'm gonna hate it. I want symmetrical. Okay. Thank you. 1. So at least there's some. Oh, there's a little bit of wiggle room. Trying to like upgrade belts and stuff. We got plenty of space to work with, so we don't have to like choke it out. Alright, let's send you out here. Beautiful. Bam. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. So now we do cast screws again. Recipe. Cool if there's a way to actually set freaking blueprints. Keep thinking about it. It'd be really cool if there was like a way to like just click savings directly onto a thing. I'm sure it's probably in someone's mind somewhere. Sure. It's gonna need to be a Mark II boy. That's a Mark 1. That's a Mark 1. So they're putting out 50 apiece. Yeah. Cool. So that's the play. There's our play. So all that's going to do its thing. Spit out 100 and change, and then 60 plates, and then from there, we can just kind of run it sideways here. Basically mirroring the exact same thing we were doing with the other guys. Assembler and assembler. Reinforced iron plates. And reinforced iron plates. So now we can take both these input outputs, take them out. Thank you. Go. If it's only doing 60 a minute, we really even need. Yeah, we can just do Mark 1 for like all of these. And then this is where it gets fun. So we do you. And then we're gonna do a splitter in front of this guy. So splitter. another splitter in front of you. Yep. One between. Okay, looks nice. And in fact, that can just be like our iron coming in, or iron plates coming in. So just do that and that. Beautiful. So iron plates come in, they get distributed, and then we take our screws, pop them in just like this. The other side, right? Yeah. So let's do like that. Then it's going to come flowing in. And just do a splitter like that. Oh god. Damn it. Okay. Fell off. That's okay. We'll deal with it. Super to do. Sure. Okay. Let's try not to fall off this time. That'd be cool. Split it up that way. Get rid of the conveyor lifts, and then we're just going to do them again. Bop, bop, bop. Make it up. And bop, bop. Get up. 60 per minute, 60 per minute. We're good there. In fact, that can be a oneer. Just need to put in 120 and it'll split off. Yeah, split off properly. Cool. Happy with that. And now what we do is we just crank it to crank it to the right height. Nice and straight. So let's just do some alignment here. Thanks, I hate it. That, like that. Straight-ish. Good enough. Alright, 120 screws a minute comes up, gets in on these belts, distributes down into these guys. They start cranking out reinforced plates. 30 and 60. I like it. And then that all gets spit back out, and then we can start heading off over into that direction. Or it's like right over, it's like somewhere right over there. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Okay. So let's start getting more walls thrown up. Good. Don't have enough reinforced plates. That's amusing. So just going to have to make a bunch. Just cry about it. Okay. get me more reinforced plates just from turning these guys on. So 9. To there, and we go up, and demon. You to you. Fine and alive. I love to see it. All right. That could probably be a twofer. Make it a twofer instead. So I'm just that crazy about it. Okie dokie. And now we have these guys produce a shit ton of plates for us. Slurping them up. Slurp them up. And then we'll do. Where else our hurt can go. Come over to you. Power pull it. Bam. There we go. And now I take power from you. On or on over. There we go. And now screws are making their way through. I'm going to start feeding into these guys here, and then they're going to start cranking out reinforced iron plates. Just like the other facility was doing. And then we're going to output those and snake it off over yonder. To the impure, which is only going to be putting out 60. Or no, it's only going to be putting out 30. Which should be okay because it's a 15 to 1. Or we need to check the ratios again. Let's just build another assembler. Check it out. So module frames. 12 per minute. And we're putting, and if we put out, pretty sure we put out, and take 15 and put out 10. So we can probably overclock one of these once we get it going. That's what I'm thinking. So it brings out a little bit more than just like the base stock of it, which isn't remarkably impressive, but it'll do the job. That's all I can really ask for it to do. So with that in mind, let's send it on a Zupin trip. Whee! Points. Just gonna hijack them. Just nick them from you. And keep running down here. And keep running it. We don't need to go that far, but it's pretty damn close, actually. Close. Pretty close. Okay. Take it. Come straight down. Go down another workshop because we need to make another drill. Yeah, right miner. Slap bang. Get rid of you. Mine. Away. Okay, 30. Just fine. Just fine. Here. Bring this power cable along for a ride so that way we can power that miner. You just kind of send the ore on its merry way down here so that way at least. And this is probably where we'll start making rods and then throw up another assembler to produce the modular frames. I'm sure there's a much easier, or there's a much better way of making the throughput higher. Probably by exploiting another node over there, but I think I'd rather save that for steel. Unless I'm going to do steelworks over by the those arches over there, because I know there's coal nodes, and I know there are iron. There's at least one or two iron nodes over there, so I can try to consolidate all of that together and make a nice steelworks way over there in the corner by the arches. So maybe that'll be my steelworks. I don't know. Maybe this will be for something else. Lots of different choices. Game's getting a little framey. Streaming PC's doing okay though. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll snake it on down. That's all we're doing 30 a minute. We're going to need a lot more of the iron plates in order to make the belts to get down there. So we'll go and nick some of those. It's creating quite a few. It's going through it. Just load them up. Yeah, it's not even, yeah. Because of the manifold, it's not actually going to reach saturation. It's not going to finish until it reaches full saturation. You have many of those. I can probably turn off the. Let's just turn these off. Let them sit there for a bit and just let the plates accrue. Let the screws accrue. Just let it backfill. Oh, any more copper wire? That's awkward. So let's go do that. In the meantime, that looks like a decent. Well, I keep building. I keep stacking up there. But where's the truck? Tractor's like, yeah, tractor's just hiding down there. That could have been awful. I guess I have to wrap around. Do I really have to? Don't really have to. I can just kind of scoot down here and. Why have you stopped? Why are you not supplying rotors? That's weird. Oh. Wait, what the heck? Okay. That's odd. Why did you get, like, flipped around? There we go. Now it's making smart plating. That was weird. That glitch. Anyway. We need copper wire. And we also need some normal plates to work with. So normal iron plates. Probably just yoink from these guys over here. So are you developing a surplus? No, you're just straight sending it because it's just so efficient. There we go. That'll be enough for now. Okay. Let's just hop on back in and drop right off the cliff. What I'm thinking is once this is done, we can make like a little truck station or something down here, so that way the modular frames can go back and forth. Although we don't really need like a truck station to do it effectively. Just have a belt because it's just so close. And I'm a dingus because go. Okay. Making good progress as we go here. You make a double. Do double for it there. Trigger. Nope, not that way. Please, thank you. There we go. We'll just have like a nice little surplus sitting in here in case something weird happens. There we go. So then we got reinforced plates going that way. And once we do that, right? Belt down here. Strap the belt straight on down. Cool. Yes, cute little. Oh, nice, cute little factory here. I'll take 15. Right? Yeah, 15. Oh, it's a 15 to 15. Oh, okay. Well, we'll work it as we do it. Yeah. Assembler, just throw it on down. Happen. So we'll do like a merger thing. Just send it back this way. It's just gonna have to be weird. Or I can make that. It's just gonna have to be weird. Yeah. It's okay, I'll live with it. Modular frames. 12 per minute, after a minute. And how many reinforced plates are we putting out per minute? So we're taking... Just to construct the other wall. We're putting out... Oh, we're putting out 10... Putting out 10 a minute. Maybe. 10 a minute and 30 a minute. It roughly makes sense numbers-wise. There's going to be more reinforced plates than iron rods, but that's okay. We'll live with it. I'll deal with it. Ultimately, the goal is just to get production going. That's the main goal right now. So if we can get production of reinforced iron, if we can get production of modular frames going, then all the merrier. So I'll do that. And we're just gonna pop, pop, and pop. Break it up. Help if I actually added rods, won't it? Cool. Bada bing. We got that all building out. Like another row foundations here, have it snake out, put into storage, and then drop down into a truck station. We have, then we have modular frames on network, so that'd be cool. Why are you not powered? Oh, because I need to actually tell it to make a thing. Yeah. Oh, and jeez, I need to smelt it too. That was a poor move. Okay. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it because it's all just polluted now. Okay. Okay, that's why I need to. May as well just smelt it down there. All this iron ore. Ugh, damn it. It's like, oh wow, this is real easy. Clearly not missing something here. Oh, it's a 1-to-1, so just freaking throw a smelter down. Easy. Easy. Just run it in. In line. Bingo boingo. And off the races. Send ingots, please. That'd be smart, wouldn't it? There we go. And I should be able to go down to you. There we go. The world makes sense again. Cool. there, and now I need to do my splitter magic. So take you and you. Now you're going to take ingots in and put out rods. Slowly but surely, they're trucking. They're trucking their way over. Yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out in the background. I really do. Alien Gathering, basically Bow, Lycal, Makerplier, Thanius, Triangle Gathering, Alien Gathering, and Triangle. Interesting. Yeah, that's amusing. But I appreciate y'all. You just hanging out and popping in and checking things out. Just trying to keep it chill, doing some satisfactory stuff, and building out this brand new save. So let's see here. Ingots moving at the speed of smell, but they will get here eventually. In the meantime, let's pretend that I got rods. Go, baby, go. And if I clocked it, grab a slug or two and clock this baby to just start putting them out there. Organization, storage container. Just run it on over. So that way I can start stacking modular frames as these guys produce runs. They're moving. Definitely moving now, so that's good. See it. Let's see the product. Yeah. Let's see a modular frame. And this dude. There we go. Modular frames. Awesome. Well, those do take a hot minute to actually put out. One every 30 seconds, basically. Jeez. I see. Alright. Let's cranking it out. Now what I can probably do from here is just go straight down and make like a truck stop. Or I could literally just run a belt over. That feels like it'd be the easiest way to go about that. Next bag. It's cranking them out. It's definitely building a stockpile and stuff now. Make a bench real quick. Yes, I can. Just make power shard. Power shard out real quick and give it a crank. Boy, 3 a minute. These move at a ridiculous pace. What up, baby boy? I hope your dinner and everything went well, Nick. I guess it's just past midnight for y'all. So welcome to Wednesday. Yeah, we're just trucking through Satisfactory. We hydration. Um, the new PC is cranking along just fine. I had to turn down the encoder settings a little bit because it started dropping frames a little. But we're pushing 1080 at 60 frames, and we're vibing with the Fettuccine Affiliato. Affiliato. I tried to make a spaghetti like a Italian dish pun for affiliate stuff. Working on it, but anyway, but yeah, we're going good. So what happened is we expanded our coal factory, our coal plant. Time to time to walk me through. Okay, so let's go start at the beginning. Let me go grab my truck. Let's take the truck tour. So we got a truck, our little tractor. It's a truck. So we'll take it back over to the main. Come on, baby, go. What I'm really doing is sticking with the I'm sticking with like the sub-factory model, where we're creating separate little sub-factories for making different parts, which will prove good in the long run when I go to convert to a better logistics network, like with trucks or trains or what have you. Having modular factories producing specific components instead of just making a big mega factory that's taking in everything and spitting out everything makes a lot more sense. So let's just drop on into the truck station here. And we're back at home base. So we're back at the hub. We'll go up the tower here real quick. And we'll take a look over the land and see what we got going on. So here's our space elevator. We built that last session or the session before. I think we just finished it on the second session because we needed to unlock tiers 3 and 4 for coal power. So anyway, there's the space elevator. It's cool. It's got a nice tether and stuff. And then if we look over the base, we go that direction. There's our a little bit of concrete. There's a bigger concrete plant just over there. There's our coal power plant, which we recently upgraded to double our power production. So we're at about like 845 megawatts of sustainable power. So we don't have to like chop trees or grab grass and stuff and turn it into biofuel anymore. But we are using that for the truck just for the time being. So that coal plant is running, providing us sustained power. If we go over here, we have a copper node putting out, and it's doing copper wire and cables. So it's a cute little copper factory. We don't really need much out of it just yet. But once we start pushing into stators and a few other things, then we'll start needing it. Then we have our reinforced iron plate factory just over there. In fact, let's go over there now. Just kind of truck it over. Ow. We have our reinforced plates sub-factory. It's cranking out, I think, like 8 a minute? Or 10 a minute, right? Yeah, it's cranking out 10 per minute because we got 2 running at 5 per. So they're doing that. We have our rotor sub-factory over there putting out, I think that one's putting out 8 rotors per minute. It's all nice and beautiful and symmetrical and everything like that. Because one of the hard drives that we found, I think like second session, we researched that and gives you alternate blueprints for like crafting different things. One of the ones that we got was cast screws, where so normally when you produce screws, so the screws in the blue bins, it goes iron ingots, rods, and then screws. So the rod's down there. But with the cast screws, you just go straight ingots to ingots to screws and put out a lot more, like 50 screws per ingot that goes in or what have you. So that was like, that was great for like making these lines really clear. So we got 120 iron ore coming up from that pure node, smelted, 120 ingots out. I think you were here for this explanation. And then it goes 60 out, 60 out. And then this consumes 60, so 15, it's like 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 15, and then 15, 15 is just cloned on the other side in order to produce exactly what these guys need, so it's perfectly efficient. This seems like the best game ever for payoff. Yeah. And then, so that's the rotors there. And then, I'm trying to keep things really neat. I'd rather like one and done a sub-factory and just know that like it's solid and it's going to do its thing. Like your hard work definitely pays off. Yeah, definitely. And it's a make your own puzzle kind of game. So if you screw something up, future you berates past you for being poor planner. That's content. Because then you get to rip everything up. That's the best, probably one of the better things about it. It's like you're not penalized to just tear things apart and restructure, because you get all of your materials back when you deconstruct things. So it's definitely like a no harm, no foul. The only thing you lose is time. That's it. So you don't really get into like a sunken cost fallacy or anything like that with like, oh damn, I just made this facility, and now I have to tear it apart because it doesn't work properly or what have you. You can just remake it. Especially when we unlock the Mark II miners, that's going to double the throughput of every single miner. And naturally, that means that we have the potential to double what we're putting out in each sub-factory. So, like, if we're doing 120 on a pure node right now, and we upgrade to a Mark II miner, we'll get 240 per minute, and then we can have 8 smelters instead of 4. And then we can have 6, then we can have 12 constructors putting out like 20 reinforced plates per minute and stuff like that. And then that doesn't even include alternate recipes. So, let's see, I gotta get into this for like wind down time. Yeah. This is a good wind down. Well, I really like this because like I can turn my brain off but not turn it off, if that makes sense. I can just dive in and just get lost in it and get fully immersed and be really satisfied. Satisfactory. Get really satisfied with just making production lines and doing some nice math, and the game's really gorgeous. So can you go vertical with the machines? Yeah, you can. So that's one of the best things about Satisfactory versus like Factorio. Is Factorio's like 2D top down factory building, so you make a whole bunch of like buses and stuff, and you're limited in just the 2D space. With Satisfactory, you have the 3D space, and it's very encouraged to go vertical. So if anything, I could really just like put a floor on top of this whole thing, build another floor, and just copy the same thing and put another substructure on it. Or there's been challenge builds, and you can look it up on YouTube. There's been challenge builds where like people start with the base level like iron ingots and stuff like that, and they just build like an ever advancing tower all the way up to make like increasingly complex parts, and they have all kinds of like conveyor lifts and stuff on the outside of the building, ferrying resources between different floors and things. So you can definitely you can probably look up some YouTube videos for that and see like how crazy those challenges can be, or just how lots of different ways to build. Lots of creativity and lots of freedom to do the things. I know exactly what you mean. Just commit to a job and watch it pop. Yeah, exactly. It's like, all right, you give yourself a little project. So, like, I made a project to start working on building modular frames. It's like, all right, well, what do I need for modular frames? I need reinforced iron plates, and I need rods. Okay, cool. How can I make those? I just need iron nodes, and then just piece it together from there. Which is exactly what this is. So we're producing the reinforced iron plates over there, spitting them out right here, and then we're producing rods with a really crappy iron node over there. It's putting out what we need. and then just slam it into an assembler, reinforced plates, iron rods, and then modular frames at the speed of smell. But they're producing. I don't have to make them by hand. It's being made for me. And we're developing a stockpile. Beauty. So that means while this is producing, I can just go away and do something else or go exploring, and they'll keep building stuff for me, and I'll have a surplus waiting for when I get back. Music's great, game's beautiful. You can just get lost in it. I've probably hit 400 hours by now, I think, just by with these couple streams. But yeah, I've got 400 collective hours in this game. 10 out of 10 worth, and it's not even done yet. They're still working on 1.0. So like update 6 is coming in like the next month or so, roughly. And it's focused on exploration. It's redoing the Spire Coast. Yeah, just watching the update videos that they have on like what their progress is and the main features that they're changing. Like they're redoing the map. Right now, you have to like unlock the map through technology progression. But now they're going to change it to where you get the map right from the get-go. And they have like a Breath of the Wild kind of vibe where you can place like stickers and beacons and stuff all over it to like navigate around the world, or like the Pillar of Light kind of thing, or like Elden Ring as well, where like the Pillar of Light that you place on the map and you navigate to that waypoint. Similar premise that they're bringing into here. So it'll definitely make, because when you get dropped in, you don't really know that this is all one massive world. It's easy to think that it's just like different biomes or what have you, or different worlds. It's not procedurally generated. It's a very meticulously crafted map, with different biomes and everything, and they're all gorgeous after you go through them. I still have to explore a few more of them. Like I haven't been proper in like that swamp tree forest area before. I checked out the northern forest a little bit. There's like a mushroom lake, crater lake thing. Like the map's gorgeous, and has a lot of cool things to explore. So hopefully we'll get around to that at some point. We'll definitely need to do it in order to exploit more of the resource nodes as we expand our factories and stuff. We'll definitely have to venture like west for oil and that kind of deal for when we get into fuel and plastics and rubber. But thinking, I'm starting to get tired. It's 1 in the morning on my side, and I've been awake since like 9 a.m. yesterday. But this is the game where I like don't really feel tired unless I'm like really getting there, because I can just get lost in it. But yeah, I mean, if you want something to get into, there is multiplayer up to 4 players per server, or like instance or what have you. So if you want, you could totally jump into the game world with me, and we can play, and we can do different projects and stuff like that. It's been really cool playing with other people, like some of my other game friends that play Satisfactory and stuff, and they're a lot more like crafty and meticulous than I am. They like go full out and like decorate and make like really cool shapes and everything, with like their facilities. Yeah, playing with other people and seeing like their different workflows and ideas by how they build things is a really cool time. So if you want to jump in, or anyone else in the stream for that matter, you can hit me up you can try to find me. I should probably link my Steam profile actually to my Twitch, so that way people can find me that way. But you just add me on Steam as a friend, and then you can jump into the game world. Easy breezy. So let's see. So we got modular frames producing. I guess what we can do is just wait till it hits 45, and then I can yoink them, bring them over to the main base, and pop them in for unlocking steel production, and then we can work on the steel mill. And there we go. We got enough to unlock it. So, did I leave my truck over the base? Yeah, I did. Why am I just running over here? Let me just make a freaking door. Door. Got it. Bam. Alright, we got doors. I could probably wall this in later, but it's functioning, and it exists, so it'll continue to do its thing. So let's just take off and run over here. Dump these in. We got the copper wire, concrete, and rotors all sitting over here in the main base for the most part. So we can unlock the next tier. Or unlock this next milestone anyway for steel production. And then we can start figuring out our steel works. Because we're going to need it in order to unlock Mark III logistics. Do I have enough rotors on hand? Do I need like 150? Yeah, I got them. Easy. We're going to need steel in order to unlock Mark III logistics for faster belts. We're going to need steel to unlock a whole bunch of stuff, really. So let's see. Modular frames, drop them in. Drop them in, 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 and grab more wire. Yoink, yoink, because I'll need that for wires later. I'll need it for wires and cables later. And drone ship away.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access
Go,
to
baby, go.
simple steel parts. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
Later, dude. Zoop! Oh, almost hit the up. Did you go? Okay. Yeah, you just flew through the elevator. Okay. Immersion ruined. Oh, and we're done with smart plating. Okay, so let's turn that off. Because we don't actually need that to do anything anymore. So let's turn off smart plating. Please stop. And please step. And what's the recipe for versatile frameworks? Modular frames and steel beams? Okay, yeah. So this next part that we need for the space elevator, the versatile frameworks, is going to be interesting because we need to make a bunch of modular frames and we need to make a bunch of steel beams. Steel beams aren't too hard. Steelworks will take care of that easy breezy. The modular frames are a little bit taxing, but we just continue to scale from there, so not too worried about it. Yeah, so that's off, and we can just kind of soak these and put these in a box or something. I don't think we'll need the smart plates again, unless we use the smart plates to build into another component. I don't think that's needed. I don't think that's going to be how it be. So, in fact, let's just make start making truck stations here. I think because that'll start because we can start bringing parts in here and then zoop and zoop. Go. Go. So what we can do is we can start building this way with like truck platforms, and we can start setting up a truck logistics network to bring us items from the different sub-factories that we have instead of going and retrieving it by hand ourselves. And then let's go fight this boy. The Smackaroonie Jr. here. Come on. Come on. Get the hands. Wow, this thing is really powerful. Well, that's a base level. It's a base level, dude. So here's a power slug, and this is what we use for overclocking. So we take slugs, and we convert them into power shards, and then we can throw them into our. It's like this one's overclocked. So we can create power shards, and then that's where the overclocking comes into play. and just increase production, stuff like that from there. Okay, so we got that. Smart plates are just chilling. Okay, so we unlock Steelworks. May as well pick another milestone. Got 4 minutes till you're back. So let's do... we don't really need the jump pads. Advanced steel, hypertubes. Yeah, all of this requires steel now. So, may as well start cracking on steel. Marner Mark II. Stators, motors, automated wiring. There you go. Modular frames. So let's pick you. And we're going to have to start working on a steelworks somewhere. We're going to have sufficient power. Should. Too worried about it. 900 megawatts of power. We're max consuming just over half of that. So we got some headroom to work with. Let's quickly make a power shard. Research this quartz. Research. Go for it. Bing. And that's silicon. Okay, I don't really have much more to work with. Yellow slug yet. Sulfur. You. Fettuccine improvements. That's expensive as hell. And that's also expensive as hell, but we just kill more people and then we get that easy. Okay. So let's dump these in there because we don't need to carry them around with us at all times. Then may as well just fire these back up, yeah. And we're produce biofuel for the trucks to get around. What are you? Here the leaves? Yeah. Dump the leaves. Basically just clearing up the inventory a bit so that way we can try to focus up. There we go. Okay. Bing, 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 bing. Another power shard in the bank. And we're going to need a bunch of iron plates and stuff to build out a new sub-factory floor. Or what do we need for steel, ultimately? Foundry. Okay, we're going to need modular frames for the foundries. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Let's put like 4 on the list for now. We'll need a miner at least for iron and for coal. Okay. And that kind of just gives us a basic blueprint for what we're working with when we go to set up a steelworks. Naturally, there's going to be a lot more involved with that, but that's just kind of like the rough idea. Portable miner, slap a couple of these guys out. Go. Okay. And then let's go grab some rotors. Probably some cables too, actually. We're just dumping them. Need to make a few. Or expand copper and make another copper sub-factory or something. Let's grab plates for days. And let's grab some rotors to satisfy that requirement. And then I need to just yoink your plates because I don't actually have a stockpile of the plates. So I'm just going to yoink them from these assemblers because I need it. And they'll be fine. Okay, so I know there's a pure iron node that way, and I think there's a cold node that way as well. Or at least a coal node. Cool. So let's go grab the truck. I got like concrete and stuff. I have a fair amount of concrete. That'll work. So let's go build it. And then at some point I'm going to need to lay like a power line as I come back to provide power back to the facility. That's the one thing I'm going to miss until we get trains. Because you have to run power cables or create power plants for all your different sub-facilities. And that can be a little tedious running power cables across the Great Wide Yonder. Whereas trains, the power is delivered through the rails. So wherever there's a station, you have power. Easy breezy. So let's go and yoink up here. And boop. And we're going to need to stop off and grab modular frames as well. Easy access. Oh, that was... Okay, whatever. You know, let's shove another shard into you. Just crank that baby up. Okay. Back of the truck. Ping the coal. So I can kind of get a base of how close it is to 400 meters that-ish way. Okay. Oh, there's a little slug under the... Hello. How can I not crouch? Oh, I unbound crouch, that's right. Options. Keybinds. Crouch, 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 crouch. Right control? Yeah, that'll work. Why not? Give slug. There we go. Thank you. Let's keep trucking. We're probably gonna have to... It's like somewhere over here. Some fire boys over there that I don't feel like dealing with right now. What are you? Hello. I think you're the copper node, yeah? Yeah, the pure copper. So if anything, I can build like my stator factory over here once I unlock stators. The advanced with the advanced steel production. Because the stators require steel pipes as well as it's copper. What are you up here? Yeah. Okay. What are you? Are you cool? Oh. Oh, there's fire boys here as well. Oh, yeah, they're defending coal. That makes sense. Sup, dude? No. Thank you. Anything else? Just you? Okay. Deal with all multiples. That's cool. Are you... Okay, you're normal. And... normal. Okay, cool. I have full inventory space. Cool, okay. I'm happy with that. So we got that. There's a slug hiding in that little cave thing. That feels like a trap. Okay. Just hanging out. I'll take it. Okay, so we got two little coal, nice little pure coal node, or not pure, but normal coal nodes sitting there. And then you're the iron over there, I think, yeah. There's at least one or two iron nodes just chilling over in the vicinity. One coal node, two coal nodes, three coal nodes. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty pog. Okay. So that's at least 180 coal to work with. And then your limestone. Pure limestone? Question mark? Pure limestone. And then pure iron over here. So this will work really well, actually, because we're going to need coal and iron for the steel. And then once we get around to it, we could totally use that limestone node in order to make encased steel beams, which is the next tier of steel stuff above that, which requires concrete and steel beams to be like combined into a better material. So cool. I'm actually really liking this area then. Let's kind of hardcore up this and see what I've got to work with. Okay, so we've got our pure iron node boy over there. We got pure limestone for eventually when we do encased steel stuff. Beauty. And then we got 1, 2, 3 coal nodes over there. And there should be like another iron node, I think, like right over there. $326. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm pretty sure that one's pure as well. So we have 2 pure iron nodes. And then... Oh yeah, this is... money. Money. Cool. So first step first is going to be... Let's just go grab... Go grab the floor from over there. I could totally make it a separate floor and just do like cardinal directions and things. But if I'm gonna have to link power anyway, may as well keep it like relatively uniform. Let's go up to you. Up to you. I don't even need to go up to it. I can just do like that. Right? Yeah, so, well, something kind of like that anyway. Whoop, oh, jeez. Okay. Let's do a cute little twofer. Get up on it and send it. Then our iron is back. We can keep going straight, why not? And piss off the fire dudes. Are they big boys? They look like they're... Oh, they're about the same size as like the slug. Hello. Hey, shit. Are you guys actually going to chase after me? I can hear their feet. Let's dance. Or maybe I'll walk too far away. Yeah, I'll walk too far away. Alright. Come on. Come at it. Neener. Come on. Ow. 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 Glitched in the rock. Come on. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, that blocked it. Sick. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. Sweet. So we got a yellow slug. So now we can research how to convert yellow slugs into shards. Those put out 2 instead of 1 for the blues. So we get more slaw, we get more shards for that quality. And let's just kind of... How do we want to do this? Because iron's back like that way. Let's build up. Let's build up. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're about the same height as the coal. Easy. Our iron is kicking it down. Ooh. Iron's kicking it down there. We got more room to play with. Send it. Go. Keep it at like this level instead. There we go. Okay. Another weird rinky-dink platform making its way over. And then iron should be about that way. So let's just zoop our way over to it. And you're sitting right there. Easy. Boop, boop, boop. Like 6 maybe. Pretty close. 6 sufficiently gets us behind it. Cool. To slide my way down. Parkour. Go and bada bing. Just level that out. Beautiful. Slap a miner on that bad boy. And send it up. Cool. Just walk back up the cliff here. Nice. Can't quite parkour that. Okay, really. There we go. Ooh. There we go. So what we do, just grab our node. Slap the power there for it. Grab the belt. Bring it over. Just take a power belt, run it over. And coal's over there. So realistically, I should probably just put everything right here in the middle. And then concrete's right there whenever I need to do encased beams. And be like prime for zip lining as well. It's too long. It is not. Oh, yeah, it's too long. Sorry. Bam. Miner's gonna spin up. And how are we doing power wise? We're okay. Okay. How we're doing stream time wise? We're about 3 hours in, just under 3 hours. Well, it's right around the 3 hour mark because we kind of flubbed the first like couple minutes of it. Because encoder was thinking about things too hard. So let's just run power down here. We could eventually need power for that copper. There's the other iron node. But yeah, we got freaking coal for days because we got 1, 2, 3. The other iron node. Yeah, that's wonderful. Import. I guess I'll just export it out like that, yeah. I'm doing we're doing 60, yeah, it's normal. 60 out that way, so I may as well just start zooping it. Whee! Combine everything together. Right. So, why do we not have enough modular frames? We had them and then we didn't. Maybe we just need to make some because we didn't have enough? I suppose that's fair. The frames. Crank a few out. Cool. Alright. So we got coal coming through. Get you started up and producing. And then iron is producing. So how do we want to lay this out? Let's look at our ratios. Let's build one. Alright. Foundry, still ingot. 45-45, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio for everything, input and output. Are both base materials going into that. Okay. So utilizing every single... using all 3 of those coal nodes over there, since they're just normals. It's 180. So that will run 4 furnaces? Or it'll run 4 foundries, rather. And then, like, a cranked iron node will put out enough to fuel those 4. So we're going to need more miners. We're going to need 2 more miners in order to make the miners for the other 2 coal nodes. Combine all of that together into the 180. And then send that to steel ingots. So, let's take you down. And we have iron ore coming in. We have coal over there. Posture check. Coal coming in, coal coming in, coal coming in. So maybe we'll just start doing... The iron can just kind of make its way over, right? So we really don't need to go like this ham on the platform. Yeah. It's simple. We're only doing the 4... Yeah, so let's just do this. We're only doing the 4 foundries for now. So take you and just send you on your way down here. And we can send the coal all the way over to here. Yeah, so let's just bring it in this way. So foundry. Are they 1 wide? Yeah, they're 1 wide. So let's bring in coal and iron. Yeah. Oh, these are much bigger than the smelt. Yeah, they're bigger than the smelters because we got 2 inputs to work with. Alright. So we got that, we got that. So effectively we're going to get, once we get everything rolling... Oh yeah, there is copy and paste settings. Neat! Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I totally forgot that that button existed, so that's cool to know. So just copy one and just paste it throughout the whole thing. Easy. Okay, cool. Or I guess that also does overclocking and stuff like that too. Cool. 180 ingots per minute out. So that sounds like a fun time to me. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have to set up... we can vertically... stack this vertically. Let's get that ready to come in. Bring the coal lines down, around, and in. And then we do our splitters for the iron ore. So, split. Just like that. Then we'll do our conveyor poles and stuff like that on top for the other belts. Okay. We're gonna be putting out. We're gonna need 180 ore in. So that's an overclocked. Yeah, so that's an overclocked pier. So let's go and just set that into motion, and then we don't even have the belt speed to handle that yet. Ew. Yeah, we don't even have the belt speed to handle that yet until we start unlocking Mark III logistics. We'll do it for now. Just so we're ready for it. Because it doesn't need to work at like peak efficiency yet. So let's go ahead and bring it down. Let's slam it right on in. So now we'll send that ore on in, and then we're going to need the coal. So we just do there, shovels the opposite way here. Beauty. Slap a splitter on there. Splitter on it. And slap a splitter on it. And then we'll redo the lifts so that way those actually work. Lift. You. Lift. You. Lift. You. Lift. You. Okay. So we got that going for us. Okay, first time message was deleted by a moderator. Like the god he is. Thank you for the valiant sword swish. And, sorry, original 331 go. I mean, I want to be famous, but I mean, we'll get there the kosher way, so. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate you, bud. Alright, so we got that. And let's just slap a workshop down and see if we can crank out 2 more miners. Easy. Easy. Alright. Alright, so we got that. What is... Oh, that's the truck. Okay. Oh yeah, the fun thing with the truck is that it also has a workbench on it. So that could be used for shenanigans. So we got foundations. What, you just popped down a building, used it, and then snatched it back? Yeah, it's really easy. So I need to make portable miners. So I just went, and that's what I was explaining with the whole, like, you're not penalized for building something and then tearing it down, because you get 100% of the resources back. So I just slapped down an equipment workshop, because that's why I need to build the miners. Cranked out 2 portable miners, and then just went, alright, bye. Because I don't really need it. And it's resources in the bank that I can use for other things, and then if I need it again, then I'll just spit it out. It's pretty cheap. It's only 6 iron plates and 4 iron rods. And then same thing for the craft bench. It's 3 and 3, so it's like super cheap. So if I like manage to burn my entire inventory and I need to have like a craft bench or what have you, well, there's the tractor over there. It has a workbench on the back of it, but I could easily just walk up to an iron node, smack out some iron ore. Or I guess I would need a workbench in order to craft the ingots and ore. Yeah, so maybe I would actually get scuffed if you don't have a workbench and you don't have the resources. Womp. That's why you have like that's why you have the hub, so that way you have the built-in workbench that you can never like lose. Yeah, but see the craft bench right here. So you can craft items straight from the back of the tractor. And same thing for like the truck and other vehicles. You have a little craft bench. You have a little inventory storage in here to store some things. Yeah, it's nice. In fact, let me get you up and over here. Get you in area. I'm probably gonna totally cockblock myself when I go to throw down these foundations. So, like, case in point, if I ran out of concrete, which I'm probably gonna get around to pretty soon, I could easily just walk over to that pure limestone node over there, grab a bunch of raw limestone, smack it a bunch, turn it into concrete, and then I got a concrete supply without having to run back, although there is like a little concrete facility just over there. So I could just go over and grab more concrete as I need it. It's backed up right now, I think, anyway, so if anything, I'd be doing it a favor. Okay, so go here. And we're going to do more foundations. Let's just go straight off this line here. And zip it bop beep bop. Full 10, why not? Because we're going to need, we don't really need the full 10. Unless we want to keep the same line and shoot for the iron ore, that's that way. Eh. And let's ramp her down. Ramp her down. See money. There we go. Throw that down. Grab you. Power. Bring it along for the ride. Or we can probably like pop it right here. So that one miner that we're going to do, we can throw it here for this miner. And then that way we have power to run down to that iron node down there when we want to throw a miner on it. So now you're putting out coal. And let's do like you. Just the one, I guess. Don't really need to go too fancy with it. I can probably wait with staying higher, actually. Let's do that, and then... where does the node actually end up being? Pretty much right on the money. I'll take it. There we go. Other miner drill. There we go. So now we got all three of these guys putting out coal for us here. Do I not have enough? Oh yeah, I don't have enough iron plates. Well, there we go. And then we're gonna need a shit ton more iron plates though. And then we'll have to combine all of these together with a merger. Send it on a nice quick boy belt down this direction. Link it into there. And then get these foundries online. But until then, better yet, let's just run down to the miner, grab it out of it, The game is so smart about how and where you can place things. Yeah. Yeah, it's really well thought out. It's great. And I'm being very particular about things. Um, just because over time I've just come to figure things out about how to. Oh, damn it! I need to make. Okay, whatever. I'll just delete a block. Easy. Um, I've learned how to really like play the system to try to be as clean as possible and know exactly like what because ultimately without with the foundations, the all like belts, miners, all the machines and everything all like snap at like 90 and 45 and all these like degree points. They all snap really easily to like a fixed radial. Whereas with if you don't have the foundation, you can just kind of free spin it, and you can kind of point in weird directions. But when you have the foundations like this, which I really enjoy, you can snap it straight, and then you can just keep everything else really, really straight. Just makes for really clean builds. Because then you have like proper spacing for things, and I mean before it was a problem. It was before it was more of a problem because you had clearances, so like you couldn't necessarily build something immediately above, like through this hitbox, because it's called hard clearance. But now they've introduced into the game soft clearance, where it can totally just clear through it as long as it doesn't go like so like you build. I don't have the resources right now to build that yet. So let me crop that out right now. Ultimately, it's a great way of trying to lay things out, and just makes things a lot cleaner and a lot easier to like connect up to each other. It's like perfectly cut puzzle pieces versus like just like taking an X-Acto knife and just squiggling all around a piece of cardboard. Because then you just have willy-nilly pieces that have weird connections. Although that's fun for some people, I suppose. Bum, bum. All this music's a bop, too. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. That'll work for now. So let's just pick up the crap bench just like that, and just frickin' send it. So do we want to send coal along that belt and then send it directly? How do I want to plan it? Because ultimately what we're going to be doing is taking the steel ingots, spitting them out, and putting them into constructors in order to build steel beams and steel pipes. Is ultimately the initial goal, anyway. So I'm trying to figure if we're putting out 45, collectively 180, then we can have it all feed down one. Or right now I could just do 2 and 2. Or take 90 from one and take 90 for another, and split those between like steel and steel beams and steel pipes, just to get both things moving, which is what I think I'll do now, actually. I'm gonna need more iron plates, damn it. Oh yeah, because I just made ingots, you dingus. Best thing about manual crafting, though, is you could get like a heavy object and just put it on your spacebar, and it'll hold the craft button down for you, so you don't have to like interact with it. Oh yeah, see here's what I mean. So the red is the hard clearance, so you can't like place it. You can't place it within like the building. But the yellow is like a soft clearance, so it'll work. Yeah, so right here, you could build it. It clips with it, but you could effectively... I guess they're effectively linked right now, technically. Just by doing that. Because you can't, like, place a belt in there. It just makes it really weird. But it will function like that. So soft clipping. So it allows you a little bit more freedom, but having the know-how to, like, just plan it out just like this and make it really nice and clean benefits you a lot in the long run. So let's do a merger like that, and then merger back this way. So 45, 45. Oh, whoops. Are you like oh no, yeah, because you're like okay. Merger, and then go that way. There we go. So that's 90 coming out that way. So we'll need Mark II belts to handle it, and then might as well craft some more ingots while I'm here. And just slam it out. Getting chapped. Ugh. It working? It does not. I need to fix that apparently. Or the light's on, but I think it's like manually turned on. I need to fix it on my stream deck. Or my headlight. Streaming PC, how are you doing? I haven't checked on you in a bit. Hovering around 40% CPU utilization, 60 frames a second, and 6 megabits, 6,000 kilobytes per second as the bit rate. Not too shabby, and no real reports of drop frames or anything, so I think it's stabilized and held on its own. I added 2 more fans to it for venting. For better cooling as like exhaust fans, just to passively pull air up from the bottom through the CPU cooler and everything like that. And seems to be doing just peachy. So let's see. If I do it like this, it's going, well, I can live with it. If I do something like this where so we have the line that comes out immediately, and then just let's figure what these ratios are anyway. So let's say we do steel beams. 60 a minute. Okay. So and puts out 15 a minute. If we're doing 90. These ratios aren't going to be particularly amazing unless I like underclock this by like 50. So that way it just does 30. Guess I'll have to do that for now. And then that outputs. Yeah, let's just do that. Then we'll have a merger in the same line here. Put out this way. Put out that way. That goes that way, that goes that way. And then we take 2 more constructors, slap them like this. Right. More or less. No, that's gonna get crowded real quick. So let's bring them in line. In line with these guys anyway. And that way we have a lot more space to work with. There. I think just move these both back. Another space. It's gonna clip awkwardly though. Okay. So if I do like a splitter there. Yeah, it's a little derpy. Works though. Beams. Steel beams. If anything, I could probably just... There's nowhere to properly balance that flow without getting real crazy with it, though. I don't think smart splitters can do it, like control the throughput, because now you'd think you'd want to... I'm thinking is like if you could merge it, but only send like 10 this way instead of like a full 60 or a full 30 or whatever the... But it's fine. I'll roll with it. Splitter, yes. And I need to make another one. Pipe ratio. Okay, so we can do 3 of these and puts out 60 per minute. And we do like 1.5 of these, and it puts out 22-ish per minute. It's kind of weird, but that's what we're gonna roll with. And let's throw another bench down again because I kind of need that frequently. Cables. Just chilling at 5 viewers in the background there. I appreciate you guys just hanging out and lurking and all that jazz in the background. Truly. Truly, truly. We'll get there yet, damn it. Mostly it's just for having fun. Do I really care about the affiliate status? Not really. But it'll be cool to have like emotes and stuff like that, so that'll be the goal that we push for. There we go. Yeah, 200 cables is fine. Okay. So we can have up to 3 in this line. Yeah. So let's send it. And pipes. And pipes. May as well get the full utilization out of what we're putting into it, so. And then merge, splitter. That's only going to be 60 max for now, so Mark 1's perfectly fine. And Mark 2 is going to feed that perfectly fine because it's 120s, but it's taking 90. And then these guys are taking 90 as well. That's a Mark 2, and then it's feeding into a straight 60, and then you are 50%. There we go. Love it, love it. So we're gonna put out weird numbers as far as steel beams goes, but at least we're putting them out, so. pretty crammed, but it works, so. So that's going to be a full 60 coming out. And this is going to be just sub 30. It's not even going to be... It's going to be just in like the 20s. Cool. Cool. Alright. So we'll have that to work with. I suppose what we can do is just start running... Got some more ingots, I think, and create some more plates. That way I can do the walls that I like to do for the power part, anyway. Brings you to 180. Even though you don't have the belt throughput for it right now. Let's get that part cranking so we can unlock the Mark III logistics, get faster belts. And that'll definitely help out a lot. And then this will be a little bit better to figure out. And then I put my bench somewhere over here. Yeah. Cool. Probably just drive back to like one of the main base, or drive over to one of the reinforced iron plate sub factories and just yoink a bunch of iron plates from there. In fact, that's probably what we'll do moving forward. But in the meantime, do this. Uppity up. Maybe like a barrel wall hole though. So why not? And power, double outlet. And then heat. Heat. That shovel in. Alright. And then what we can do is run up here. Core our way up the well. Okay. There we we go. So they're at least taking iron ore in now. And then what will happen from there? Or wait, it's 45, so that's gonna need to be a speedy boy. Each of the inputs can afford to be 60s, but everything in between. So that can be a 60, but that needs to be at least 120 in order to put through the 90 that they need. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So it's flowing basically as it should. And then let's go bring. Bring it on down. Snake it on the way down. Go. Beautiful. This way instead. Smack it right here in the middle. Good. Start sending that coal down the way. That's going to at least kick off at least one of them. There it goes. It's going to crawl its way on up here, start feeding it in, and then we're going to start getting output. Here they go. There go steel pipes. Here they come. Start cranking those guys out here, and then it's progressively making its way down. Here we go. Alright. At least got that producing. May as well just run over to the other facility, grab a bunch of steel plates that we need or iron plates that we need. Then ultimately just let that sucker produce. Is what the plan there is going to be. Casually parkour our way over. Alright. Decent backup of them. Nope, they're pretty much producing 100% on tilt. Exactly what they're supposed to be. Yeah, there's no surplus whatsoever, so. Just give me that. Actually choking off the production of bases. That's fine. Like 100 with that. Let's go run our way back over. I definitely need to invest in Caterium to get a zipline to make getting around a lot easier. So that'll be on the list of things to do. I keep talking about it, but I haven't actually gotten around to it. Oops. Damn it. Using power slug just chilling up there. Totally just parkour or just build foundations to get up there. Not too shabby. Yep. So now let's run this other line. Or really I can just snake it into. Okay, makes more sense. Combine the 60s into a 120 and then send that 120 to this merger here, and then that will turn into a 180 at some point. That'll help give them a bit more coal to work with. Meantime, just put out pipes and beams. Easy breezy. So may as well make a couple storage containers for that. Bada bing. we go. So now we just got the resources flowing to storage, so that way at least it can start building a stockpile of things and I don't have to babysit it. It'll just kind of do it as it goes. So at least there's a trickle coming through, and that's plenty sufficient to go with there. So, but anyway, I think just about 3 3/4 hours, just under 4 hours. I think that's a perfectly fine place to call it from there. Can I make a quick lookout tower? Yeah, I can. Just slap a lookout tower above it and take a look at our work. Cool. There's our steelworks. It's really rudimentary, but it works. And it puts out steel. So we're making steel beams and steel rods. It's going into surplus storage, so that way when we come back to it, then we can research Mark III logistics, speed the belts up to make this more efficient and actually put out what it's supposed to be putting out. And then yeah, we should be golden from there. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming around. Thank you for the follows and everything like that. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the lurks and everything like that. Yeah, really great stuff. I imagine we probably dropped frames when we went and did that. No, it looks okay. Cool. But yeah, we will probably be back either later today or tomorrow or something like that with some more of this. Just keep building away from there. Yeah, so happy Wednesday and everything like that. If you are new and everything like that, there's a link to the Discord down below in the doobly-doo. You can click on that and join the community if you so wish. Let's save it before I forget. No, it's not out. So there's a link to Discord, and I'll even throw it here in chat for y'all if you want to. Basically, it's still working. It's pretty much built out. It just needs people to actually use it. So, but that'll come over time as people go to populate it, as you will. It's got pet picks and food picks, and usually where you can chat me up and ask questions and stuff like that off stream and what have you. If you want to play games and stuff like that, there's a role selector as well. So you can pop in there if you wish. If not, no biggie. Not too worried about it. And yeah, so we're pushing for affiliate. We're almost there. Just gotta keep those average viewer numbers up, which all comes down to you folks. If you appreciate the content and you hang out and lurk and stuff, all that stuff, then we'll hit that mark and we can all grow collectively from there. So, but anyway, that will do it for me. I'm gonna call a night and get some sleep and all of that. And what we'll do is we'll probably go ahead and throw it over to Lykel. Lykel Mowry, he's a friend, mutual streamer friend of like Nick's community and everything like that. I know he's doing, I know they're doing their push for affiliate and stuff like that as well. So why not share the love, you know? So we'll go ahead and raid him. I'll get you a raid message there. Cool. And / raid. Kick off that raid there. And raid's ready to go. Anyway, that'll do it for me. I appreciate you all so very much. Have a wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. Stay safe, happy, healthy, all that jazz. And I catch y'all in the next one. Peace.